We're here at the Hudson River Maritime Museum with the Kingston High School Jazz Ensemble celebrating 400 years since Henry Hudson sailed down the Hudson River.
We have 4 ships here. We have the Half Moon, Clearwater, Onrus, which is an interesting ship. It was originally built and commanded by Block, who discovered Block Island. He charted Long Island Sound and made it successfully through the East River. And then we have the Woody Guthrie, which is a very typical sloop working sloop for the Hudson River in the 17 and 1800s.
But the crown jewel for the evening was the Half Moon, Henry Hudson's historic sailing vessel that was celebrating a very special anniversary.
Can you put up these fingers? 4 fingers for 400 years?
Yes, 400 years since Henry Hudson's historic voyage. The Half Moon originally was a Dutch sailing ship for the Dutch East India Company. In 1989, the New Netherlands Museum contracted Nicholas Benton to design and construct a replica of the Half Moon as it sails today.
It's sort of like sailing would have been back in Henry Hudson's time. We have to work the sails and steer the ship and stand lookout on the front of the ship just like the sailors did back then.
So I asked onlookers to share their emotions on seeing the boat. Now you just saw the Half Moon sail into the Kingston Harbor. What'd you think of it?
It was a little loud because of the cannons, but it was pretty nice. I saw it up in the tree.
I'm from the area, and I've always been interested in the history of Kingston, and I think it's a nice way to get out here and see how the area was founded by seeing this vessel here.
How long have you been waiting for?
About 2 hours.
We've been out here for about an hour. We decided to come a little later in the hopes that some people would already have left. But it's still pretty busy here, which is great. It's good to see everybody out.
What'd you think about the cannon they were shooting?
Loud.
It was loud?
Yeah.
That's awesome. What did you think of the cannons?
They were really cool and they were so loud.
But some of the adults had a deeper and wiser understanding of the boats they saw. What do you think about the boats, though?
They're big.
My impression that it's a real positive thing. The police don't seem to be hassling anybody, and everybody seems to be getting along quite well.
Personally, I think it's kind of disappointing that the sailing ship had a diesel motor, which didn't mean the boat was all that fast. Wait, can we speed this up? That's better. There was also a fireboat that sailed into the dock with its water cannons blazing. Did you get wet from the fireboat?
No.
Well, I did. Hudson River Day also served as a chance to raise awareness about environmental issues affecting the local Hudson Valley.
I'm interning for Sustainable Hudson Valley this summer. We're a not-for-profit that brings together different municipalities within the Hudson Valley region, promoting green technology and so on and so forth.
And how is Scenic Hudson helping the Going Green movement in the Hudson Valley?
Well, saving land is very beneficial for helping with clean air and clean water. It also supports local farms that produce local healthy food. It helps to reduce some of the impacts of climate change. And so it supports wildlife and a kind of total healthy ecosystem around where we live.
So are there fish that big in the Hudson River?
There are fish that big. There are fish even bigger than that. This is our Atlantic sturgeon. It's the largest fish that we have that comes into the Hudson River. It spends most of its life in the ocean, in the Atlantic Ocean, but it comes up to spawn, and the juveniles will live in the Hudson River. So this one, from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail, is 6 feet long. But they get even bigger. The largest one ever recorded was 14 feet and 800 pounds.
Well, we support organizations like Clearwater. That's why one of the reasons why we're down here, and as well as the DEC. And so we help to raise money for the funds to do that, to keep the Hudson River clean. We don't do anything specific action, but we're sort of behind the scenes working.
Something I was really wondering is if I could have a sticker.
You can have
Can I have a sticker?
Would you
Yes.
like a bumper sticker or a small sticker?
I would love a bumper sticker.
Okay, so don't put it on yourself. You have to take it home and put it on something.
Okay.
Don't waste it.
Hey, thank you.
And don't throw away the back of it.
Okay.
Or throw away the back of it. Don't throw it into the river.
Okay, of course not. Along with local radio stations, the Kingston High School Jazz Ensemble provided entertainment for the evening.
I'd say that jazz is to the Hudson River community what icing is to cake. It makes the whole thing sweeter, more beautiful, and more tasty?
Well, it was a party atmosphere. We had everybody jumping and swinging and jiving and like the old days, and it was great. The band's one of the best bands we've ever had, so it was a lot of fun doing that.
Jazz is joyous music. The Hudson Valley right now is going through a renaissance of art, music, literature, and it's culminating in music education, and the jazz is a big part of that.
Hudson River Day was a chance to celebrate the past as well as look into the future and help preserve the Hudson River as it was 400 years ago. Reporting for KHS-TV, I'm Alan Fortine.